skulls. Pretty sick, pretty dope, pretty cool. What do we know about them? We know that they're cool. I just said that. I want to draw a skull, but I want to do it right. As a big boy, as an artist, you got multiple options to draw on. So, what I did was, I got random number generator, number 3 to 6, because my sketchbooks 1 and 2 are completely filled. I'm kind of a tryhard, so sketchbooks 1 and 2 completely filled. So I got 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one is gonna be my iPad. So we got 4. Which one was 4? Give me a sec. Dude, these lenses make me can't see anything, man. Fuck! What does that say? So this is 5. This is a thick boy. I got this at I think Dollar General. This is book 4. Now, I already did a couple stuff in here. I did a couple stuff in here. Where's my dog barking at? What are you barking at? Come on. No, come here. Alright. In a little bad attitude. I don't know why. Book. Number 4. Because that's what we got. We got the number... That's the number 4. That's clearly a 4. Hard. I haven't really done a full drawing with the lenses. It's just I'm in a dark room. I could fix that. I could totally fix that. Does that fix anything? A little bit. Now let's look up some reference photos. I like that one. So I got this Graph Gear 500 pencil. It's pretty sick, pretty dope. Mechanical pencil. Got that metal engraved grip, like an X-Acto blade. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's nice. Alright, so here's how I like to do it, right? I should move the camera. I actually don't need a mask for this. Hell yeah! Eyesight is back, baby! Eyesight is back. Fun fact. This dude, kind of a creative genius. I like to start off with a circle because, skulls are typically round. And then I just like to put in my guidelines, kind of just eyeball the big shapes that are going on that you see. So I noticed that kind of has a flat edge on the side, so I kind of just angle it right there. And this one, on this side, on the right, it kind of comes in at like a little wave for the eye socket. Matching the forehead. I don't really know my skull anatomy, but I know the shapes. I think that's enough. It's probably not, but let's put the eyes right here. Let's get the eye line. It kind of wraps in, you don't want it straight across. It kind of wraps because it comes in at an angle. So you kind of want to make sure your eyes are pretty what's the word, man? I'm not good at I never paid attention in school. My teacher always told me, stop doodling on your math homework. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. You see, the thing about reference is you approach it way differently than drawing from your head. Because this is what I got right now. Usually, if I were to draw without reference, let's just do a quick one real quick. Let's do this without reference. I'm gonna do a side profile. Without reference, I'd be doing something like this. Right? That's the kind of head shape, It's, give the nose, the eye socket, little eyebrow line, and has it come out a little bit like a kind of like a bow shape, like a bow around the teeth. So it's like it kind of goes in at the chin, but then it comes out at the teeth, then it goes back in, and then comes back out to the nose. And then draw the cheekbones. Yeah. Quick skull by yours truly. And that's without reference. I don't think that's bad, but we could do better. Now we just kind of go in. You know, I personally like to start off with the eyes, but you know, since you know I'm approaching it in a reference way, I want to get the shapes down as much as I possibly can, and like get the form. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just gonna lay out a blueprint, like a grid. I'm gonna lay out a grid. Why did I say blueprint? Who knows, man? Who freaking knows? At the end of the day, I'm doing my thing. Everybody's doing their own thing. If we say different words and mean the same thing, so what? At the end of the day, it's all about intention. I'm not the best at grids. I'ma be honest. I'm not the best. But I try. And that's all we could really ask for at the end of the day. So we got our grid. We got our form. You know, it's round. We know that now because of these lines, how they curve. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm in pencil. You probably can't. But we have lines. We have our little layout lines. They're round. Right? So let's go up. Let's go with the cheekbones. I like to start with cheekbones. Cheekbones are kind of like, they're hard to me because I always draw them inconsistently with each other. I've never done this before. I've never done this kind of measurement before. Am I doing it right? Is it like this? I think so. I don't know. Think about cheekbones. I always draw them inconsistently to each other. So they're kind of hard for me. Cause one's going at this, the other's going at fuck. Hands, camera angles. It's like one's going like this, like at an angle, and one's going out straight. I think you can see it in some of my drawings on my Instagram. I'm gonna start with the face. I usually start with the eyes, but I want to get the center down first. So I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna start with the nose, and then move on to the eyes. And if you notice, you know, the bridge of the nose, it kind of goes out like how this one does. So you kind of want to swoop in on that. Kind of make a I guess, yeah. You want to make an upside down heart for the nose, but not too hard of a shape. You want it round. You want a fat, chunky heart. Diabetes type style. You don't want none of that. No, you want something like that. You don't want this, you want this. That's the kind of nose or heart shape you want. Except you want that upside down. You want it upside down. So we kind of do that right here. Where does that go? I guess that goes here. The thing about reference, you know, you kind of, I guess you could use a grid to get it perfectly done, like perfect. Maybe not exactly perfect, but you know, like perfect enough. You're like, oh dang, that's pretty cool. I was never the best at grids. I hated grids. You know, in art class, I was just like not into grids. Because they had us do grids all the time, all the pencil work, all the shading. I just wasn't a fan of it. I felt like it took too much time. And yeah, I'm still not a fan of grids. I'm still not a fan of them. They weren't for me. They were never for me. Doodle grids though, I fucks with doodle grids hard. If you don't know what a doodle grid is basically like you draw a bunch of doodles and you use that as like a map to kind of like indicate. It works the same as a grid, but it's more fun because it's cool. It's cool looking. All right, so kind of want to get our top of the skull separate from our jaw. So this is empty space. I'm gonna fill that up, and kind of gotta figure out where does the teeth line on this skull. So I'm fixing the angle as I go. I'm fixing the initial sketch as I go to get the shape right. And it usually comes down right here. So I'm kind of just doing that. Teeth are another big thing for me. Teeth are another big problem for me. I always draw teeth inconsistent, and I kind of rush the teeth. I kind of just go, and like I kind of just scribble the teeth. That's only if I'm like, you know, trying to get things done right, or not right, but fast. And like, it does give the illusion of teeth, but we could do better. You know, because they're always like inconsistently sized and like not matching up with, like, you know, there's no canines, there's no molars. I just do scribbles, which is fine. That's a doodle. I mean, it's not exactly a perfect skull, and it's fine, but you know, I'm doing a reference now, so I kind of gotta lock in. I like doodling. Doodling is so much fun to me. Now we get in the eye shape. The shape that the thing that really brings it together, brings it home, really knocks it. Kind of comes in an angle here. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky because we don't have that side. What's the freaking word? I don't know. I need to learn things. Yeah, skulls are so cool. I've always had a thing for drawing skulls. I think it was because my dad was drawing skulls one day, and I was like, dude, that's sick as hell. And then I started drawing skulls, and then I watched Ghost Rider for the first time with Nick Cage. Holy smokes, my life changed. We got our eye shape down, got our nose, got our bottom skull. All right, let's add the teeth. Then we could move on to like actually like editing. I made a problem. Can you guys see the problem? Fuck. Can you guys see the problem? I made a problem. What I didn't do was match up the bottom of the eye, because now it looks inconsistent. One eye socket is bigger than the other. That is no good. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Alright, cool. Fix. Done. Easy. Alright, let's go on to the teeth. Let's kind of move on to the teeth. These teeth actually overlap the bottom teeth. So, news to me. It has a little bit of overbite. I didn't really look at that. I didn't see that while picking out the image. But it's fine, because it's a reference. We're referencing. Anywho, so we got our skull. Should we do some shading? Or should we keep it like this? You know what? Let's darken it a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of shading. Give it a little bit of life. And I'm kind of just matching the lighting in the reference photo. So we kind of do that. We have this whole side is all shadowed up, and this side is a darker shadow. But I kind of want to separate the harsh lines. Look at that, we did our first skull. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that cool? Ain't that nice? Now let's look at another one. we're gonna do this again. Lay out the circle, and just mark down the big shapes. So it's kind of a slender skull. You know, it's a long boy. It kind of comes in at a bow angle, just a little bit, just to give it that dimension. Just give it that, you know, that sense of 3D-ness, the sense of a figure. Nose is a pretty long one, pretty long nose. Stops right here, but it kind of goes like, you know, back to that heart shape. You know, then we get our eyes. They kind of droop a little bit. They kind of go in at the sides to keep that form. Problem is, if you do it too much, it's not gonna look right. If you do the bow too much, it's not gonna look right. It's gotta be slight. Another thing too that I noticed, noses are weird, because sometimes you don't even get the heart shape. Sometimes you get like a weird, arrow. It's like an elongated heart. Teeth are not my friends. Teeth are not my friends. Cause whenever I draw them, I always do this when I should be like going from fat to skinny to convey that form. And instead I just go flat. Instead I should just go, no. I should like gradually get smaller rather than, and these are my mistakes. You could be experiencing the same mistakes. That's fine. We all go through mistakes. We all make our mistakes. Best we can do is learn from them. You always correct it after you make it though, because you have to make that mistake first and then correct it. Am I giving? What am I? I'll probably edit that out. I'm not really happy how it turned out. I'm the biggest fan. I think it's the way I droop the eyes. I think I droop the eyes a little bit too much. Ooh, I think it's the teeth. They're not round enough. No, they're too flat. The thing about the skull, it's not perfectly flat. It's not flat. It's round. It's round. You see that? Mark an arrow. Boom, look at that. That's her other skull. It's an open skull. That's cool, ain't it? Wow, we're learning. I haven't really drawn? Birds are drones? I haven't really drawn a bird skull before. So this is gonna be a new experience for me. Alright. Let's knock it down. Get the basic shapes down. So we got circle, bird head, we got beak. Kind of comes to a point, and it kind of swoops in, so like this, but also like kind of comes down at this angle. Think about bird skulls. They got like a little butt head, kind of little indent. So do that. With that little bump, and that's kind of the middle. You know what? Middle line. We need the center line. Yes, I'm goated. I'm in the zone right now. I like going in like sharp, rough angles. I like doing that. I think it gives it more style. Personally, but at the end of the day, angles have me by a chokehold, man. Oh my goodness, it's coming together. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's outline this beak. Nice. So we did our bird skull. We did our raven skull. I think this looks pretty cool. I think we should do another one. Yeah, we should definitely do another one. What animal? What animal? Fuck. Do we cat? We're gonna do cat and then dog and then shark. Ooh, that'd be sick. Right. Guys, who is your favorite skull character? You know, we have, Ghost Rider. We have Skeletor. We have, what was it? That one dude from Motherfuckers? I forgot his name. Shit. He's played by Vince Staples, I know that. Does the Terminator count? I mean, technically he's a robot skeleton, but does he count? I guess. He kind of has like a metal skull as a head. I'm counting it. Who's another skull character? Another skeleton character? I'm brain farting right now. I'm having a brain fart. The two skeleton dudes from that one Lego movie. Not the Lego movie, but that one. I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. Guys, what skull? Shark skull? Doing a hammerhead shark skull. So let's get the basic. Crap. Let's get the basic grid, or not the grid, the layout down. Let's get our shapes down. Jaw kind of comes in at an angle. Then both of them, they kind of swoop in like a little bow. As a reference. Using it as a reference. Doesn't have to be exact. Doesn't have to be exact. Just getting the basic shapes down. I love me shark. I love some sharks, bro. My favorite animal. My favorite animal. The shark. No one, and I mean no one, has done this before except me. That is a lie. It looks like Hammerhead skull. However, it also looked like Hammerhead, which I guess is supposed to be the point, but we want to make this look like a skull and not a hammerhead. So what do? I don't know. Make it more skeletal? And we do now I think we should do maybe a little bit of shape. Actually, we don't need to. I think we got the shape down. We got the shape down enough. Hammerhead shark skull. When was the last time you saw someone draw one of those? I bet you didn't. Not like me. Ah ha ha. Let's do a cat skull. Let's do one. Let's go with Vincent's. Do that one. I like that one. I like this one. So, circle. All right. Shape. Kind of cut that. Kind of comes to a point. So that. It's like a crescent moon. Except not really. Let's get the nose down. The nose looks very complicated for some reason on this photo. But I'm sure it's nothing. I was kind of quiet for this one. Kind of in the zone. I was zoning in and out. I don't really draw cat skulls that much. I only draw human skulls. I'm sure you noticed. Alright, so those are our skulls from references. I think I'm gonna fill the rest of this page out with skulls and you kind of just see how it turns out, how it looks. So I filled up the whole page. I think we learned a couple things. We learned reference. We learned the anatomy of a skull. Not really, just more of the shapes and what make up of the skull. Yeah, man, I think we did pretty good. Filled up the whole page. Look at that. Nice. Did pretty good. I don't really know how to end this. I have an Instagram. If you wanna go follow that, you don't have to. Even though it'd be pretty epic if you did. If you like the video, don't be afraid to like and comment, and then and only then subscribe. I had fun doing this. You know, this is my first time doing this. I haven't posted in 3 months. I want to do something different. And this is it. I like doing this. I might do more of this if this does well, or if I had enough fun doing it. I think I did. I think I did. That's it. That's it.